because of the internal crisis in the Congress party in Rajasthan, which you see to say is over now. It has blown over. Because of that, there has been a governance paralysis. Who is responsible for what's happening on the ground? Because the government and the Congress party is more engaged in trying to resolve its internal squabbles, ki kaun banega chief minister, instead of paying attention to what's happening on the ground in Rajasthan.
Well, let me tell you something, that I am not associated with the Congress party in any manner whatsoever.
Sure.
But
Okay.
as far as your question is concerned, whatever incidents have happened in whatever cities, and the Alwar one, everybody regrets that. Of course, there is no denying that. And the authorities, I'm sure, are on their job. So, the Bharatiya Janata Party, the BJP, the spokesperson right here is just trying to, make some political points out of this whole situation. Yes, they're right. All of you are not wrong. As far as I read into the thing, there was uncertainty. There was, precious time of the government was wasted in deciding that what's going to happen in the once there is a change, which ideally should not happen. But all situations don't work. According to us, or according to how they should be. So people have different priorities, and probably they gave their time, which they found was required at the moment. So we cannot comment upon that sitting here.
Okay.
But yes, BJP is just trying to make a political point out of this thing.
Okay, so BJP is trying to score political points out of this. BJP is being politically opportunist about this situation. Rakhi Rathore, one of your leaders, in fact, in Rajasthan, has made an open offer to Sachin Pilot to switch sides. What is the BJP trying to do? Fishing in troubled waters?
No, actually, the BJP has only concern with the people of Rajasthan. We want that there should be a security and safety for the women and the children of Rajasthan. That is the only concern of BJP here. And he was telling that this kind of crisis is happening from last 3.5 years, from 2018
onwards. And the BJP had nothing to do with the crisis in 2020?
Definitely nothing to do with that crisis, because if they blame that BJP was involved in all these things, I just want to ask one simple question. So all the investigation agencies are with the state government. If we were involved, why didn't they investigated everything? It's around more than 2 years now. They should have made clear in front of people of Rajasthan, and that would have supported them also. Because
no, but that is the right reason. Those are the allegations that they're making.
Only statements are there, Palomi. Only
those are the charges they're making, that MLAs were being bought over with money. Sachin Pilot had been lured over, but unfortunately he couldn't bring over as many MLAs as would have been required, so to say, to destabilize the Gehlot government.
In fact, the state government is having all agencies. They should make clear that who offered money, who received that offer. That should be clear in front of the people of Rajasthan. But nothing is there. Only statements are there. That means that this is the blame game which the Ashok Gehlot is playing. He also questioned the observer who came from the central team here. He also want to challenge the Gandhi family. It's all about Kissa Kursi ka in Rajasthan. He want to retain his chief ministership. That is the only target, and he will definitely do whatever he can do to save that. And that is the problem here. Because, what is happening in Rajasthan, the condition of law and order, there was a slogan of police, Aparadhiyon mein dar aur aamjan mein vishwas, has turned to be opposite. Aparadhiyon mein vishwas and aamjan mein dar. Because, they are not taking proper action.
So, Rakhi, what is the BJP's policy going to be? What is the BJP's policy going to be? While there is this alleged crisis, so to say, as Chaitanya was pointing out, which he, of course, has reiterated, has blown over for the moment, while there is this crisis within the Congress party in Rajasthan, what is BJP's policy going to be? You're going to just wait and watch? You're going to see what happens?
We have given a mandate to sit in opposition, and we will raise the question. We will raise the problems of state, the people of state, every time in front of the Congress people, and we will make aware the people of Rajasthan that what you have chosen, because these people will never give any kind of governance. I think Ashok Gehlot, I don't know about his political knowledge, but as far as administration is concerned, he is a very poor administrator, because after his governance, the Congress party has landed up to 56. Sir, Chaitanya, let me complete. The chief minister's tenure in 2013 and 2013 and 2003, the Congress party has landed to 56 and 21. And that is what is going to happen in this 2023
Madam,
elections
BJP
also.
has
Because
not
his
tried to
governance
do
is
better.
Chaitanya,
very
you wanted
poor.
to respond to
He's not
BJP
Ashok
has
able
not
to
Gehlot as
tried
a
to
deliver
do
poor
better.
properly. He's not
administrator.
able to
You know,
deliver
And
properly.
that
Rajasthan
is
has
the
a
buzz.
history of not
Chaitanya, that
taking
is
its
the buzz
government.
also. Ki
But look at the
Rajasthan
numbers,
government
Chaitanya
is
ji.
being run by bureaucrats.
Rajasthan has a history
Ashok
of not
Gehlot
taking
is
its
doing more
government.
politics and the government is being run by bureaucrats in Rajasthan.
Yes.
Whether or not you have any information to that effect, I think you will know better. I do not have any information to that effect. That the government, actually, I mean, if we see, the government is actually run by bureaucrats. Political people do mostly just oversight.
Okay,
So,
CM has no role whatsoever.
CM does have a role. I just said, mostly governments are run by bureaucrats, officers, and political people are there for the oversight. Of course, they implement, their ideas, what their policies are, what their party,
No, but the
has promised.
allegation is that Mr. Gehlot is so busy trying to save his government and do
No,
politics that
that is not true.
administration
That
is
is
being
not true. The
taken care
police
of
is doing its
by the
job.
bureaucrats.
Let me tell you something. I'm a counsel for the government of Rajasthan and Supreme Court, and I can safely say that the Rajasthan Police Department, Home Department, Law Department, Justice Department, they are one of the best in the state, in the country. So,
And yet we hear of incidents from Alwar, yet we hear of
yes,
acid
I mean,
attack on
that
girls.
is not just a failure of the state. It is also a failure of us humans. How can
What?
you predict?
Oh.
Please understand. I'm not speaking for any Congress party. I'm just telling you. Yes,
No, okay, fine,
something has
fine. I'll
happened.
have
The
Rakhi
action has been
respond to
taken.
it.
People have been apprehended. They have accused have been arrested. So to this, I mean, the police department is doing its job, and in due course things will fall in shape, and the guilty will be
In
punished.
due course, when is due course? Rakhi, would you like to respond to that? That the police department,
Yes.
Chaitanya Singh says, is doing
Like
its
I
job.
said, they have already been apprehended.
Actually, pratyaksham kim pramanam. Actually, what is apparent in front of people, they know that the condition of law and order has collapsed in Rajasthan, and that is because the police, they are not doing their work properly. As far as the bureaucrats are concerned, I just want to inform you, Chaitanya ji, that the senior minister Vishwendra Singh ji and Ashok Chandna ji has admitted it in front of public platform that the bureaucrats are not obeying their instructions. It is like that the whole bureaucracy is not under the control of the government, because government has their concentration at different area. They want to retain, they want to remain on that seat. It's all about that only which is happening in Rajasthan. And look at the figures, Chaitanya ji. Rajasthan was not known to be this kind of situations. Nothing happened. It was known to be a silent state. But now what is happening?
Still
In
known to be
everywhere you
silent
can
in a very
see.
nice state, madam. Please don't try to
Yes.
make any unnecessary political
Yeah,
points
but
here, because we're not going to get anywhere.
these are the figures which are saying, Chaitanya ji, I just want you to, take an action, because if you will not admit that we are lacking somewhere, you will not improve. At first you have to admit that yes, we are lacking at this position and we have to improve in these grounds, but you are not
But,
admitting that the
madam, please
policemen are not
understand.
doing work. If you will do like this, Chaitanya ji, I think that will worsen the condition in Rajasthan. But at least you should admit that don't, because these kind of statements that will embolden the criminals of Rajasthan only. So please, for the sake of Rajasthan's safety and security, please don't say these kind of words, because the condition is bad and you have to admit, whether it's farmers, children, the women of Rajasthan, whether it's the unemployment rate. I was reading that the highest unemployment rate is in Rajasthan in the month of October. Today's figures are these. So you have to work upon this, because on 7th and 8th, we are having an Invest in Rajasthan summit. Now, with this kind of instability, you can imagine that who will come to Rajasthan and invest here?